What's up, guys? Eclectic Nerd here again as always, and welcome back to another episode of Space Engineers. So, in the previous episode, we went out and did a bit of mining, and brought back our not really ill-gotten gains, but our gains. And I was looking at our refinery setup here, and it's not nearly enough to do what we need of it. So I'm going to go ahead and build some more refineries. And I'll probably just talk about some other stuff while I do that. And I might do some, depending on how long it takes, I might do some extra building downstairs, or start working on a downstairs area. So, for the more astute viewer, you may notice that the game looks somewhat different today. That is because I was messing around with some recording settings that I had. Because I was... Not that. I need a cargo container. Actually, it probably helps if I lay out what I'm going to build first. So, I put in a new solid-state drive to record to. And I was doing some testing just to figure out how much more of a frame rate increase I'm getting with a solid-state drive as compared to a normal hard disk drive thing. And while it's not, I'm not getting too much. What am I looking for? Refinery. I'm not getting that much of an increase. I think that's more a fault of my graphics card. My graphics card is okay, but it's not nearly on like a super high-end level or anything. And one of the things I decided, am I placing this right by? Okay, there we go. One of the things I decided to change up was the driver or whatever that I used to, that the game is rendered in. Oh, gee, here we go. Okay. It's play, of course. But, so, the game, I think, natively at least default, runs on DirectX 9, which, I mean, looks pretty good, but I want to do something a little different. So I decided to switch over to DirectX 11. So, that's why we have this. And I imagine it'll look even better once I get my new graphics card in. I've been looking at getting a new one for a little while now. But I did some research on reviews and stuff like that. And decided that maybe now is about the time to upgrade. I mean, I haven't had this PC that I have here for that long. I mean, it's steel plate and lots of it. So, I mean, the graphics card, it's not like it's an old graphics card. It's just kind of like a mid-range graphics card, at least in my opinion. Because just running the game on its own with this graphics card, I'm not getting like 60 frames. I think I get 60. Trying to talk and do stuff at the same time is hard. It's good, but it could be better. That's basically what I'm trying to say. So, we're going to get a new graphics card in pretty soon here, and we'll see if that helps. Suppose I could start looking at what else I need. I need construction components and lots of them. I know there's plenty in Rob. Search, there we go. I think it's only like 40, but okay, yeah. Let's stick those back in here. What else do I need? I don't even remember. So we can just start grabbing a bunch of stuff. Small steel tube, probably some computers, and if we need steel plate, we need lots of that. So yeah, the 4 refineries are working okay, but they're not... there's not a time when more refining is worse. Close this door. Goddamn kids. I don't even have kids. I'm leaving the doors open. Let's see here. Can we get the thing, at least either the gravity thing moved or the components needed moved? Okay, so I need 400 steel plate. I'm gonna be running back and forth a lot this episode, I have a feeling. Let's see. Computers and motors. Oh, and it's large steel tubes. I didn't know that. Computers, motors, large steel tubes. Definitely gonna need motors and large steel tubes. So we can start leveraging our assembler array here. Let's see here. Inventory. Let's see. And drag. We'll do 2,000 there. And I think the recipe for motors actually changed. So it's number 4. I think that's right. I was making them before. Yeah, it's just iron and nickel now. I think it used to be that you used to have to bring cobalt into the mix as well before. Oh. Okay, so number 4. You will make motors. Also, I think the latest patch fixed how long it takes to make construction components. So I remember that used to be quite the pain. Let's see, computers too. Ooh, that is what I need. I need silicon. I did not even think about that. I think I scouted out a location. Oh. At the very least, I'm gonna work on what I can get done for now, and then I'll set off to that silicon spot. Let's see here. Still needs steel plate. I wonder if that was the limit of my inventory or just that. I picked them all up. Okay, so there are still tubes now. Something's clicking. Okay. Let's see. I need large steel tubes. I need quite a bit of iron in it. 6, 7. Oh. Let's get more line on number 2. Oh, dang it. At least I can get most of this refinery finished. 3 computers. Freaking shove it. Completely out of computers. Tell that guy to stop. Well, looks like we're making a mining run. Let's see, pretty sure. Okay. Where's the hangar? There it is. Break the lock. Let's see, 17,000 meters. That shouldn't be too hard to get to. Man, everything looks really, really good with that DirectX 11 running. I mean, that near asteroid on the left is kind of weird because it's kind of like pixely or something. But other than that, I love the skybox. The skybox is really cool. Yep, mining carriage. See, have I reached top speed yet? No. Jeez, why are you so slow, miner? Get good. There we go. Maxed out speed. can't wait to get my new graphics card to see how even more amazing the game looks when there's a graphics card that can actually really, really, really handle it. I mean, look, the lighting looks really good. I like how the lighting effect looks really good too. There's like a little glow around the thrusters and whatnot. Really, we're still 10,000 meters away. Let's see, I think the antenna on a small ship is like 5,000 meters. I'm trying to think if it would be worthwhile to try and tap into the eye and bring it over here. Let me just check something here. We're still kind of floating through space, yeah. How far does the antenna go on this thing? 5,000 meters. Not nearly far enough. That, and I'd probably have to find a sort of intermediary point for me to hide, so I'm not out in the open while I'm essentially controlling another ship. Actually, I think that's what we'll do. I have to find a nice kind of intermediary point. Well, yeah, never mind. I'm already here. Slowly and slowly it gets more and more defined. It's really weird how it's all pixely like that. There we go. Maybe it's just a matter of being so far away, because yeah, like it's starting to get kind of like weird and glitchy. Light on here. Let's see. Fairly certain I didn't actually mark where the silicon. Oh wow. So silicon is 30 meters that way. I didn't realize how directional that light is. Oh. Oh my. I just noticed you can actually see like the little triangle, like I don't know if it's necessarily called the polygons, but just like the triangle structure that makes up the game. Is this the silicon I'm looking for? I don't even know. I feel like I've made a horrible mistake. Running a game like this and recording it. But, oh well, it's for science. There's the platinum. Okay. So silicon is this kind of like grayish color, I guess. But I tell you what, boy, aside from being able to see the, like, outlines of all the voxels or whatever the hell, that the game, aside from being able to see the wireframe that the game is running inside of, it does look really, really good. Alright. Check my inventory to see if I did it. Okay, so I did get some silicon out of that. Okay. So silicon is this kind of grayish color. I wonder if those little lines are like wireframes even showing up on the recording. If it is, I apologize. I did not notice that until now. Looks like... Whoa. Contemplating if I may need to turn the gyroscopes down a little bit. think sometimes they are a bit too strong. What's this over here? What is this? Is this ice? What are you? I don't necessarily need you, but I just want to know what you are. Probably ice. Oh, where are you? Oh, it's stone. Why is it blue? Yeah, it looks really weird. Oh, wow. The rock even has a shadow, too. Whoa, whoa, ooh, okay. It's like, where'd I go? I got lost. Lost in space. Platinum's over there. I really wish these little, like, ore icons would disappear once you've mined them. Drag in the belly. Because I'm curious, I'm actually going to bore right towards this and see if I actually find any more silicon. Oh yeah, I mean, it still says I'm like 9 years away. Dust to clear. Oh yeah, there's some silicon in there. Sure, my belly's clear. This almost feels like the, what is the level in Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time where you go inside the giant, like, sea monster thing? That's what that feels like. Because it's all like, it feels just kind of like nasty and. You silicon? Yeah, you are silicon. Oh wow, the lighting looks really good. Oh man, I can't wait for my new graphics card to come in to see how much better this actually looks like. Like, it doesn't take, like, it usually takes quite a bit for me to stop and go, wow, that game looks really good. Just the lighting effect. I mean, the shadows are kind of, like, pixely, but that's okay. What's this? Okay. So I think the little things actually do start going away now when you actually mine the ores. Let's see here. Silicon and the iron. Getting a good mix of ores here. I definitely need a little bit of iron.
Meteor storm inbound.
Hard to tell if it's better to have a first-person view or a third-person view. Especially with how these drills make a really weird kind of cutout pattern in the asteroid as I move. There's all kinds of stuff just floating around in here. Okay, go ahead and back it out. Do my best to kind of clean up what I've left. This looks really cool in here. Turn my personal light on. The texture looks really good too. Trying to get. think. Okay, there. Just enough. Just enough room for me to squeeze by. Let's see here. That. There's a few other pieces floating around here. No, probably would have been easier just to go up over the top of it. Whoa! I thought it was just a big chunk that was further away. Okay. Drop that off. Oh yeah, that's plenty. I'm good. I'm good on silicon for a while. Let's see here if I can. Can I do it? Can I do it? Boop. All right. Slowly but surely. Back out. Beep, 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 beep. Well, the space would just be because there's no air. You wouldn't be able to hear it. Okay. Where is home? Home is that way. Wow, that looks really bad. Come on, graphics card, get good. Dampeners off. Full speed for home. Still climbing. Still climbing. Almost there. Might actually get there before I hit top speed. Who knows? We're getting there. And there it is. Top speed. 16 days of fuel without any sort of additional usage. Well, the thrusters idle probably take some minimal power. So to say I'm using 15/10 of a percent. I see all kinds of like twinkly bits of things floating out in space. There's some down there. I have to do a slight rebuild of this thing. Maybe tilt the drill sideways and put a third drill in the center, just so that I have so I'm not creating that weird, like figure 8 pattern when I'm drilling. So I don't have to keep checking to make sure my bottom isn't scraping at anything. Let's see, how would I do that? Probably tilt the drill sideways and then probably run. The thing about this design is it's pretty much set up to be like this. I haven't really worked out the routing of additional cargo tubes or anything. And one of the things I wanted to do was change the almost home. Let's see, 5,000 meters. Change the actual the actual conveyor tubes to small cargo containers, just so it would be a much more efficient way of storing things. I like how my Astra has like 4 tiny little pieces floating underneath it. It's like it's got its own little moons or something. I should build a mining ship that's actually big enough to just eat the little raisinets. I'm pretty sure they're not that big. I'm pretty sure I have dampeners on. Okay, yeah, I do. You just see something low. Lighten's freaking out. I have more than 4. I have 5 little nuggets. So I wonder about how big of a drill would actually be needed to eat one of these in its entirety. Let's see, because Rob here is about, I want to say like 3 wide, or not Rob. This mining ship is probably like 3 like large blocks for 3 blocks for a large ship. Let's see. A bit scale comparison here. So it would probably have to be 7 by 7 at least. If I ate it like top down, but if I ate it this way, it probably wouldn't be that bad. It wouldn't even be that big. Probably a 7 by 7. Okay. But we're nowhere near being able to build a really large mining ship yet. Can't even process the materials that a small mining ship brings in. Oh, snap. Turn my cargo connector on here. So, I'm doing minimal camera adjustment here just to see how good I can get at this. Bit of a turn up there. There we go. Look at that. And lock. Hop out here. Huh. Do I have like 2? Yeah. It creates 2 sort of like circles for the 2 lights on your helmet. Oh, that's really cool. Oh, yeah. That's one thing I want to. Another thing I want to do is I want to put automatic sensors on all these doors. This is the future, dang it. Turn that light off. I need to put some internal lights in here too. This place isn't like a freaking cave. I need access to. Dang it. Can I get in through here? No. Let's see. There we go. Do that. Silicon up in the queue. Dang it. Why do you have to be like this? 18,000. 100. Not 180,000. Dang it! Why you do this? $4,000 down there. Just adding zeros on all these things. There we go. I think silicon processes pretty quickly. I already have 150, so yeah. Okay. Find out what has the stuff I need. Oh, silicon assembler 2. I think they actually changed it too. Yeah, it's now iron in silicon as opposed to, it used to be silver. I need 3 computers, but I'm gonna have to make a bunch more just because. Because reasons. Boom. Let's see. Is there stuff in here? There is not. Just drag something over here. Let's get you working on that 20,000 iron. I still need like. See, I have everything but the 1100 steel plate. Go ahead and get making that. Whoa. You can probably stop. Make my steel plate. I'll have to build a conveyor system to connect both of these guys to the grid. So I think the little like plug, yeah, it's right there. So actually, this would be very easy to rig up. Oh, I hear ya. I hear ya. Why are you out of iron? I only made 86 plates. Boom. Back to work. Freaking bum. Let's see here. So, I like the kind of soft glow that all of the... Let's see here. It's probably right here. Yep, there it is. Right here. Yeah, that's how it's gonna be. Let's see. Because the actual sorter that pulls everything out is over here. So I wonder if I just stick conveyors here, if that will automatically start pulling through the conveyors as opposed to the tubes. Testing here. Oh dang, I'm gonna need interior plate, aren't I? Yep. Gonna need the interiors plates. Twisting my head like it actually helps me see. How much steel plate I have floating around? Not a lot. Jeez, not even a Rob. What's going on? What's up with that? What's up with that? At the very least, I want to finish this refinery before the end of the episode. Still need like 500 more steel plate. On it. 3, I think, has quite a bit of iron on it, yeah. It's like 2,000, so I could probably just let that run. Steel plate is one of those things that you always need a lot of. I swear, I just shut this door. Friggin' space ghosts. How much iron I'm sitting on? Oh, plenty. Split that stack. Refinery 5. Refinery 5 has finished its job. I didn't do that cobalt. Actually, that iron done first. So number 3 is out. There. Okay. think that's it. Yeah, that's everything. Boom. This hallway's starting to get pretty small to figure out something here. It just seems kind of odd. Alright guys, I think that's going to do it for today's episode. I'll have to bring that in and park it. But until then, I will see y'all in the next one.